And Shalom. We like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught us the truth, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's video. Today's lesson is on 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. And I wanted to make this video concerning what many of us has been witnessing in the apostate of some of the brothers, and the different issues that they're going through in the camps, and it's the same thing some of us affiliates are going through as well, making videos and going out to the highways and byways and going to the camp and all this and that and everything. It's all everyone should know by now. I'm low vision blind. Is one of the main reasons why I haven't been down to the GMS Detroit camp. And bless ever so much those brothers and the hard work that they do, because I tune in to watch them. Every Saturday, so I can learn. And maintain. Gathering and being a part of this truth. And doing what I can on the internet, making the videos and different things. Right now is what I'm doing. And believe you me, brothers, it's not easy trying to push the truth and you're visually challenged, low vision blind. So some brothers, don't curse yourself. Don't catch an attitude against me because I haven't been down to the GMS Detroit camp. Yahweh may put you in a situation where you're low vision blind all of a sudden, and then tell you go and hit the ground and start running. Okay. So you can go ahead off and get off into this. This 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, and this is true. No matter what you do, or anybody do, or anyone try to heckle against the truth, they're not doing anything against the truth, because you can't. If you even try to go up against any of the camps from GMS, or go up against any brother from GMS, or go up against apostles, or this, that, or the other, for the fact that you're trying to go against, you're only bringing more recognition to the truth. You see, flat out. You're not harming the truth. You only doing for the truth, no matter what you do. But for the truth. You understand? It is all for the truth. This that we do. Everything that you would do is for the truth. That's just like Romans chapter 8, verse 28 through 32. No matter what you do, we do not have free will. You understand? Every man's footsteps is ordered by Yahweh Shai. So when a brother thinks that he's made his choice, he ain't made his choice. Yahweh has made his choice. And his footsteps are being guided in that direction, because that brother, in whichever direction the brother is going, either to the truth or away from the truth, he's being led by Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai said, if there's any man or any prophet that has been deceived, it is Yahweh that has deceived that prophet. Okay? And no deception on his own. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to put some scriptures into that. Okay? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 10. Therefore, I write these things, being absent. You see? Being absent. Okay? Understanding the truth. We are here in the full capacity of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Least being present, I should use sharpness. You know what I'm saying? That means using the sharpness of the understanding of your mind, of the clarity of this word. Okay, according to the power which the Lord has given me. You see, and whatever power we have has been given to us on high by Yahweh Shai. You understand? Matthew chapter 13. You see, all that is given to us from on high by Yahweh Shai. You see, to edification. Okay, that's what it's about. It's for our edification, and so that we may edify other brothers, that we may feed the sheep. And that's what it's about. Feeding the sheep. You got to feed the sheep. Feed the sheep. You understand? You got to feed the sheep. And it's the reason why, and some brothers, and each and every brother has a measure of faith that has been given unto him by Yahweh Shai. Okay, it's to the reason why when Yahweh Shai get here, shall he find faith? Yes, in his brothers and sisters that he has given, that has been given a measure of faith. Okay, that Yahweh is expecting us a measure of work to go with that faith. You see, if a brother has work, then he has faith. If a brother has faith, then he's going to have works. And remember, we're saved by our faith and our works. You see, remember these things. And not to destruction. You see, it is not to our destruction, but only to our construction. You see, and to the reason why we receive the righteous word of the Lord, so because these are righteous instructions on how it is for us to live and to learn, okay, and to do the will of Yahweh Shai. You see, 2 Corinthians chapter 8, 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 8. For though I should boast somewhat more of our authority, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a brother might get a bit strong in understanding as to the reason why the Lord said, the Lord said, what's the proper phrasing? We should be happy, not that our names are written in the kingdom of heaven, in the Lamb's book of life. Be happy that no. It's not that we should be happy that the demons and foul spirits and different things are subject unto us. Be happy that our names are written in the Lamb's book of life. You know what I'm saying? Be happy of that. Okay, but that does not give us the authority to act out and be out of order. But we are to maintain being in order. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of Yahweh Shai, but we are ambassadors to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, which the Lord had given us for edification and not for your destruction. You see, not for our destruction. That's why we maintain being in this truth, in this word, on a study tightrope, because there's fire on one side and water on the other, and we know to maintain on this straight gate, because that is the way that we must walk ye in it. This is the way, and that we walk ye in it. And not for your destruction, I should not be ashamed. You see? Because we're rightly dividing the word of truth. How do you do that? By precepts. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9 through 15. This is Numbers chapter 16, verse 28. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know, and that the Lord had sent me to do all these works. You see, and for Moses to do all the works that he did, and he did so much work. We all are in debt and honor and awe of Moses. Okay, for the great work that he did, but how did he do that work? Did he just happen to stumble about and say, oh, something, I think I just do this? No, he was given faith to do these great works that he had done. By who? From Yahweh Shai, from on high. He was given this faith, you see, as we're given faith to do the work that we do. For each brother has a measure of work that he must do according to the measure of faith that he has been given by Yahweh Shai. You understand? Any brother falling out of the camp, just remember and stop and think. There are so many brothers that would love to be in the camp. You understand? I would love to be in the camp. I'm low vision blind, man. I feel so embarrassed that I haven't been down there, even blind that I am, that I haven't been down there. You see? So when I hear about a brother, those brothers trying to step out of the camp at the Shepherd's Berea, if that's the decision, the choice that they've made, that's on them. But they're not doing anything against the truth, only for the truth, for real. For I have not done them of mine. I have not done them of mine own mind. You see? Remember that. This is Numbers chapter 16, verse 29, rather. If these men die the common death, of all men. And the common death of all men is according to the fact that they were not in the truth. They were not pushing the truth. They were not a part of the truth. They just was a common man to receive a common death of a common man. Or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, you see, then the Lord has not sent me. Okay? You see? Because the Lord is the one that sends us out to do the work. Okay? Having the faith to do the work. This verse 30. But if the Lord make a new thing, okay, in the earth, and the earth open her mouth, okay, and swallow them up with all that with all that appertain unto them, and they go down quick into the pit, you see, because that is their choice, you know. But at the same time, they chose that because their footsteps was ordered for that, you see, and they only fit in their lot, okay. And then ye shall understand, stand under, that these men have provoked the Lord. You see? They provoked the Lord. It's the reason why they were led down that wicked, wrong path. You understand? Yes. This verse 31. And it came to pass as he had made an end of speaking all these words. You see? That the ground clave asunder, came apart, that was under them. You see? For them to fall in and be swallowed up. Okay? Because why? They wasn't doing anything for the truth. Or no, they wasn't doing anything against the truth, but they needed to be punished because those mouths needed to be shut up. Those mouths needed to be closed. Okay, verse 32. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up and their houses and all the men that appertained unto Korah and all their goods. You see, they lost all their stuff anyway. They lost all their stuff anyway, and they don't get it back. You see. Well, after death by pain, after, a while of them walk around in the kingdom, the heads hang down. Okay. But Yahushua made it clear. Any man that is suffered the loss of family, of houses, of business, of land, of wealth, of joy, whatever you lost, you had to put aside for this truth. Guess what? Yahushua is made sure you're going to get it all back. You see? You're going to get it all back. So if you're going to lose all your stuff, and here in this white man's kingdom, Esau is Edom's kingdom, you're going to lose everything. Because you can't keep anything. No matter what you heap unto yourself here in this Edomite kingdom, you cannot keep it. So why are you trying to hold on to it and forsaking the truth? Forsake all of these things, earthly things of this world for the truth. Because we're going to get so much more in the kingdom, you see, that is worth more than these little earthly trinkets and different things, you see. Verse 33, they and all that appertained unto them went down alive into the pit. And the earth, they went down into the pit. And the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. You see? So that's what's happening with those boys in the shepherds of Berea. Okay, they going through some things. Okay, because the Lord is removing them. You see, removing them. It's time for them to go. Verse 34. And all Israel that were round about them fled. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep shall flee. At the cry of them, you see, because them brothers gonna cry out. You know what I'm saying? And they realized they were wrong by stepping away from the camp. You got all these brothers that would desire to be in the camp, and these fools stepping away from the camp. After they don't got a hold of the plow, and they decide to let go of the plow and turn and walk away, they shall be beat with many stripes. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. You understand? For they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. You see? 35, verse 35. And there came out a fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. You see? That's what time it is. It's all coming. It's all coming to a head of what a brother is going to be doing or not be doing. It's all coming to a head. In 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 28, we're gonna close it out in a little bit. And Micaiah said, if thou return at all in peace, the Lord had not spoken by me. And he said, hearken, O people, every one of you. You see? Every one of you. Everyone. Not just a particular few, but every one of you. We all got to do our part one way or another. 2 Kings chapter 1, verse 9. Then the king sent unto him a captain of 50 with his 50, and he went up to him, and behold, he sat on the top of an hill, and he spake unto him, thou man of God, the king had said, come down. Verse 10, and Elijah answered and said unto the captain of 50, if I be a man of God, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. And there it was, brother. And there it was. This verse 11. Again also he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of God, this had the king said, come down quickly. Okay. And verse 12, and Elijah answered and said unto them, if I be a man of God, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And the fire of God came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Flat out. That's just something the way it be. You see? And consume them. You see? Because it's all about Yahweh Shai. And if are you going to do the work, you better do it. To do what you're going to do. You can only do for the truth, not against it. Verse 13. And he sent again a captain of the third 50 with his 50. And the third captain of 50 went up and came and fell on his knees before Elijah and besought him and said unto him, O man of God, I pray thee, let my life and the life of these 50 thy servants be precious in thy sight. You see? That's just simply the way it is. And he went, and this is 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 23. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came 40 little children out of the city and mocked him and said unto him, go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head. Verse 24. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them. He cursed the children in the name of the Lord. And there came 42 she-bears out of the wood and tore 40 and 2 children of them. You see, and tore, ripped. Ripped them, beat. Woo, man. You understand? If he ripping a piece of children, don't y'all think y'all better pay attention? This verse 25. And he sent from thence to Mount Carmel, and from thence he returned to Samaria. So listen, we're gonna go ahead and close it out there. Okay. Lord's willing, you will edify. Okay. Let me read just one last one. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. Flat out. No matter what you say, no matter what you do. You understand? There is no wisdom, no understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. Yahweh, what? Yahweh Shai. You see. You see. So, Lord's will, you were edified or by today's video, or if not, you're motivated or inspired to put together some precepts to make an edifying video. Or if not, hey, I pray that you were provoked to thought to put together some precepts that you would make an edifying video to feed the sheep. Remember, as good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. You see? So brothers and sisters, hold on. We ain't got long. Stay strong, because we must stay occupied in the word until Yahweh, until Yahweh shall return. Okay? And that is our lot. That is our lot. Not letting go of the plow. Staying focused in the word. Not losing our crown. Not letting no brother cause us to lose, brother or sister, to cause us to lose our crown. Because that's all we focusing on. When Yahweh shall get here, he's coming with our inheritance. He's coming with our name. He's coming with our crown. And placing every man back in his tribe. You understand? Flat out. Flat out. You see? So we're going to close it out there. We'd like to give all praises and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, and Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace. And salutation to the hope for the legs. Shalom to the hope for the legs.